right, thank you guys. Arsenal takes on Leicester City, and that's going to be a 3:15 p.m. Eastern kickoff. Arsenal's the plus money favorite. They're plus $1.30 with the total at 2.5 goals. The draw's plus 235, and if you like Leicester in an upset, they're plus 215 for an outright win. I'm 6-2 in my last 8 daily best play premium sports picks on patreon.com/BrockPage. And of course, that's a website where I sell really great sports pick subscriptions, beginning at just $1.99 through the end of the month. We'll bill you the day you sign up, and then the first of every month following that. We also have a bunch of different great memberships, tiers, and packages on that site as well. And one of those packages is called the board member tier package, as I'm currently 3-2 in my last 5 picks in that category. Now, if you want to check out the website right now, you actually have access to it. You know, if you want to browse a little bit, check out my current record, you can do that right now. All I have to do is click the link in the description section below, and once again, that's patreon.com/BrockPage. Now, Leicester's been victorious in just 1 out of their last 5, and that includes an embarrassing 2-1 loss to 11th place Everton. They were also shut out 1-0 by Chelsea in non-league competition during that span as well. Leicester scored just 5 total goals in their last 5 outings. They are squaring off against an Arsenal team who's on a 4-match winning streak, with 3 of those victories coming by way of shutout. They held 6th place Wolverhampton scoreless, along with Norwich City and Southampton during that stretch of matches. Now, Arsenal's given up just 1 goal in their last 4 outings, and they scored multiple goals in each and every one of those contests. Now, Arsenal's currently just 6 points behind 5th place Manchester United, so they're right in the mix there with regard to the standings. They also rank 5th in total goals allowed. And when it comes to the scoring in this one, 2 out of Arsenal's last 3 got over the total of 2.5 goals. 4 out of their last 6 also got over that number. Meanwhile, on the Leicester City side, their last 2 straight got over the 2.5 themselves. Give me Arsenal winning this one outright and the over 2.5 goals in that match. Before we go ahead and move on, just want to take another quick timeout and welcome you to the video. Got some lines and personal leans out for Tuesday's international soccer action. But before we dive into some more of that, I just have to quickly remind you once again that after Sunday's sports wagering action, we're currently 6-2 in our last 8 daily best play premium selections on patreon.com/BrockPage. And once again, that's a website where I sell really good sports pick subscriptions beginning at just $1.99 through the end of the month. We'll bill you the day you sign up, and then the first of every month following that. There's also a bunch of different great memberships, tiers, and packages that you can subscribe to. And one of those packages is called the board member tier package, as we're 3-2 in our last 5 picks in that category as well. Now, I strongly recommend you at least consider using the website for sports picks. They're my personal plays, games that I personally have action on. And once again, that website is patreon.com/BrockPage. And with that said, let's go ahead and dive into some more free content right here on YouTube. We're going to take a look in Spanish La Liga. I'm talking about Celta Vigo squaring off against Atletico Madrid, 4 p.m. Eastern start time. Atletico is plus $1.15, totals 1.5, juice to the over. The draw is plus 215, and if you like Celta in an upset, they're plus 275 for some money line cash. Now, Celta Vigo's failed to win a match in their last 3 straight, and that includes a humiliating 5-1 loss to 18th place Mallorca during that span. They've been victorious in just 2 out of their last 9 as well, and that includes a 1-0 shutout loss to Villarreal. Celta's given up 8 goals in their last 3 outings. They also rank 16th in total goals scored. They're averaging just .97 goals per contest on the year. Celta's currently in 15th place out of 20 teams in Spanish La Liga. They were victorious in only 7 out of 34 matchups on the season. They are taking on an Atletico Madrid team who's coming fresh off a 3-0 shutout victory over Mallorca themselves. They haven't lost a match in their last 14 straight, and they held their opponents scoreless in 6 of those matches. Atletico is currently 16-4 on the season with 14 draws. That puts them in 3rd place in the 20-team La Liga. They also rank 2nd in goals allowed. They're giving up just .73 goals per contest. Now, total-wise, oddly enough, their last 3 straight got over the total of 1.5 goals. 9 out of their last 11 also got over that number. Meanwhile, on the Celta side, their last 3 straight got over the 1.5 themselves. 4 out of their last 5 also got over that total. Give me Atletico Madrid winning this one straight up and the over 1.5 in that match. All right, next contest I have for you, it is going to be an Italian Serie A. I'm talking about AC Milan squaring off against Juventus, 3:45 p.m. East. Juventus is the plus 120 favorite, totals 2.5 flat. The draw is plus 235, and if you like Milan to win it, they're plus 240, getting the job done on the money line. Now, Milan's been victorious in just 3 out of their last 6 league contests, and that includes a 2-1 loss to 17th place Genoa. They also played 13th place Fiorentina to a 1-1 draw during that span as well. Milan ranks in the bottom half of the league in total goals. They rank 11th in total goals scored. They're taking on a first-place Juventus club who's won their last 7 straight league matches, including 4 shutouts during that span. Juventus is 24-3 on the season with just 3 draws. They also rank 3rd in scoring and gives up just .86 goals per contest on the season. They're 1st in the league in goals allowed. Now, total-wise, Juventus, the last 3 straight, got over the total of 2.5 goals. 4 out of Milan's last 5 league matches got over that number themselves. Give me Juventus winning this one outright for some plus money cash and the over 2.5 goals in that contest. And with that, we're going to slide into our next and final matchup for the show. It's going to be in the English Championship. I'm talking about Cardiff City taking on Blackburn, 2:45 p.m. Eastern start time. Cardiff's the plus money favorite. They're plus $1.10 with the total at 2.5 goals. The draw's plus 225, and if you'd like Blackburn to get the job done here, they're plus 250 for an upset win. Blackburn's coming off a tough 3-1 loss to Leeds United in their last outing. Of course, no shame in that, but they're currently on a 3-match losing streak with 2 of those contests coming by way of shutout. They scored just 1 goal in their last 3. Blackburn's been victorious on only 1 out of their last 8. And that also includes another shutout loss, and that was a 3-0 drubbing at the hands of Derby County. Blackburn's taking on a Cardiff club who's coming fresh off a nice 1-0 shutout victory over Bristol City in their last outing themselves. Cardiff City, they also have not lost a match in their last 6 straight, 4-0 with 2 draws during that span. Cardiff's just 4 points behind Nottingham Forest for 5th place in the league. They're 16-9 on the season with 16 draws. Cardiff ranks 5th out of 24 clubs in total goals scored as well. And speaking of scoring, Cardiff City saw their last 2 straight stay under the total of 2.5 goals. 6 out of their last 8 also stayed under that number. Meanwhile, on the other side, 2 out of Blackburn's last 3 stayed under the 2.5 themselves. Give me Cardiff City winning this one straight up and the over 2.5 in that match. And with that said, let's go ahead and dive into some shout-outs, and we're going to take a look at our Patreon platform. Shout out to Bobby Cook, Gabe Manawak, Brandon Gaynor, Nate Natuzzi, Irfan Oz, Trevor Miller, Tony Isagire, Johnny Sampson, Brian Cordovas, and Dennis C. Next from our Instagram platform, shout out to Alex Shire, Hannah 1994, Bubba Jonesy, Nurse Iscali, Luca Rosano, Will Slade, Gideon 215, Beach Girl Fun, Chris Dewberry, and Bullion 911. And finally, from our YouTube platform, shout out to Sean Atlin, Bo Dunn, Rickwell Bree, Kareem Razak, Wild Gremlins, SOP Striker, GTA Gamer Girl, Champion Memento, and last but certainly not least, gotta give a shout out to my man, Tommy Kingston. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on Patreon. But most importantly, guys, I got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. I really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, happy Monday or Tuesday to you, depending on when you're watching this. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.